Last episode we got the S&S SuperStreet 2-in-1 on there. It sounds great. Today we are going to remove this air cleaner. We're going to get some oil on it. We're going to clean it. We might put on a new mirror. It just kind of depends. I don't know if my bars are bent right now, but I'm going to check that out. I'm going to also take off this dougzcustom Spartan Mini that got completely destroyed, along with the 6-up windscreen, which got blown off pretty much right here. It cracked there, then it's still got part of the Spartan Mini on there, and if you can see, it's pretty scraped up, unfortunately. But other than that, it survived the crash a lot better than the actual Spartan Mini itself. As you can see, this mount is pretty bent up right here. See that? It's completely folded, so that's not good. We're gonna have to get a new mount. These grips are a little scraped up, but nothing really wrong with that. This lever right here is pretty gone. It's bent in half. I should have those here shortly. I ordered them last week. My Memphis shade handguard is completely gone. Don't know where that is, but it's definitely not on the bike anymore. My cross-thread cycle pegs got completely like grinded down. My brake lever a little bit grinded down. My old exhaust had some scrapes on it. Like my passenger peg. Nothing too crazy, but we are getting money from the insurance company to help me fix it. I did order a new tank. I got a pretty nice dent in that in the console, but that should be here. They said like 30 to 40 days, so that's kind of ridiculous in my opinion, but it's got to get done. So we're going to start off by taking off these 2 bolts, and we're going to get this air cleaner nice and clean. So I'll get back to you when I get it off. So I got the air cleaner off. I'm going to give this a little wash and get some oil on there and wipe out all of this. So I got my air cleaner pretty clean. It's still drying out right now, so I'm going to put the oil on here in a little bit when that dries out. Moving on to the next thing, I got to get the Spartan Mini off. That's completely obliterated. Looks like I only have 2 bolts holding it on, so I'm going to undo those couple bolts and undo these ones. If you can see this, it's bent pretty bad right there and missing a whole chunk. And the whole chunk is right here on my 6-up, which is pretty scraped up as well. And then on the back, as you can see, the Spartan Mini is still attached there. So overall, the actual windscreen held up really nice. I mean, other than like the scratches and then like this crack right here. But compared to the actual Spartan Mini itself, it's pretty the Spartan Mini is definitely destroyed. So I'm going to get this off and then we will come back. The next part I'm going to do is I'm going to take off these risers, and I ordered the big L cycles kickback risers, 6 inches again. They just got a little bit more kickback. These are pretty much just straight. I had a little bit of damage right here to my headlight cover. I have to take that off to get to the riser bolts, so I'm going to do that real quick and I'm going to get back to you guys. So I have the headlight cover off. Now I have to take the actual headlight off, and then the riser bolts are behind this bracket. So I have to take off the bracket as well. So I got the headlight off, which is over here, and the headlight cover. Now these are the 2 riser bolts right here. I need to take off the top of the riser right here. There's 8 bolts on mine. Yours might be a little different. I'm going to take off the bars first, and then I will take off the risers. Be a little easier that way. So the next thing I'm going to do is take off my mirrors, and then also my turn signals and my hand guards. I'm going to make it a little easier for myself, and then I'm going to then take off the bars from the top. I have a couple of the bolts already taken off right there. So then I'm gonna undo these 2 bolts right here and go from there. So as you can see, I got the risers off. The bars are just sitting up here on the tank. Here's the actual risers. The risers are still good. They're still in shape. So the only thing that really bent was the riser bolt here. So I have to get a new one of those. Well, a new 2. And then I'm waiting for my Big L Cycles 6-inch kickback risers to show up. And then these bars, they might be good. I'm going to wait until I get the risers, and then I'm going to put them on there and see how that goes.